hold on. There we go. Example 1 we're going to look at right here is y equals x squared minus 7x minus 9, where a is 1, b is negative 7, and c is negative 9. And we're going to plug them in. We're going to plug them in right here where it's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we've got negative b, so that's minus a negative 7, plus or minus negative 7 squared, minus 4 times 1 times negative 9 all over 2 times 1. Wherever there was an a, I put 1. Wherever there was a b, I put negative 7, and whenever there was a c, I put negative 9. Now I'm just going to simplify a little bit. I get 7, because a negative and negative is a positive, plus or minus the square root of 49, because negative 7 times negative 7 is positive 49. 4 times 1 times negative 9 is positive 36, all over 2. 49 plus 36 is 85. So I have 7 plus or minus the square root of 85 over 2. Okay? So we get 7 plus the square root of 85 over 2, or 7 minus the square root of 85 over 2. Okay? So I'm going to show you another one. We've got negative y equals negative x squared plus 5x minus 6. A is negative 1 because it's in front of x squared. B is 5 because it's in front of the x. And C is negative 6 because there's no variable next to it. I'm going to plug them in. First, I'm going to do negative b, so negative 5, plus or minus b squared, 5 squared, minus 4 times a, negative 1, times c, negative 6, all over 2 times a, 2 times negative 1. Now I'm just going to simplify it a little bit. I still have that negative 5 in front, plus or minus the square root of 25, minus 4 times negative 1 times negative 6 gives me a negative 24, all over negative 2. So I get negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 1 over negative 2, or negative 5 plus or minus 1 all over negative 2. So that's negative 5 plus 1 over 2, and negative 5 minus 1 over a negative 2. Negative 5 plus 1 is negative 4, divided by negative 2 is 2. And negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6, divided by a negative 2 is 3. You can also put this in your calculator. You just have to make sure it's set up correctly. You just push enter and you get your answers. Now this is only if you want a rounded answer. I didn't do that one for number 1 because the square root of 85 is a long decimal, so it wouldn't work as well to give you an exact answer. Okay, you need to do the rest of your homework on solving quadratic equations by using the quadratic formula. You need to do